if you close your eyes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. If you remember last episode, we made a big trade, made a big splash, a big splash. We ended up bringing in Mr. Jonathan Drouin from the Montreal Canadiens. I can actually just go and show you guys the trade. It's been a little bit since I actually recorded an episode, and it's been a week since one was uploaded, so sorry about that. Let's look here. Player and pick trading. Yes, we traded, we acquired Keith Yandel, Victor Cannone, and two other things from Florida for Travis Dermott and Jake Virtanen. Virtanen was just not getting any better. He was just a fourth-line player, and I just didn't see the need in keeping him around. And Travis Dermott was just not getting any better. He just wasn't progressing, so while he had some trade value, I figured, okay, let's just make a move. Let's, act on this now. I guess it's not going to show us. But yeah, we made a trade for Jonathan Drouin. If you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it now. But without further ado, we're going to do some simulating. We're going to simulate to the end of the season. And then we're going to do an end-of-season wrap-up and all that stuff. We already made our trades for the trade deadline, so we're not going to be doing that. We're doing it Brian Burke style, not doing anything for about 2 weeks before the deadline, so we're just going to start simulating. We're going to simulate to the end of this month, or to the beginning of next month, kind of. And, yeah, pretty much just see how it goes. Hopefully he makes our team a lot better. He seems to have, so hopefully all of these moves help with our team. We have Keith Yandel there now on the back end, so hopefully he'll be able to be a little bit better than Travis Dermott. Yeah, he just wasn't progressing points-wise, and he just wasn't progressing in stats, so I didn't see a need in keeping him around. Andrew Copp. Now we don't really need him. Decline. They want Matt Robertson. Ooh. Oh, boy. This is, okay, so we got about 5 more years left in this GM mode. If we get rid of Matt Robertson, he's 78, so he's like just on the cusp of making the NHL roster. He's on the AHL roster, doing pretty well. We have Zbruev as well. I think he's playing in the AHL. Yeah, he is. So we have Zbruev and Robertson in a second for Hampus Lindholm. Hampus Lindholm has not been... we got to look at this. So he hasn't been extended yet. He's currently making 5.25. If I know anything, he'll probably be looking to make 6.5 plus, or about 6 to 7. How old is he? He's 28. We're going to exit it right now, and I'm just going to go and double check and just see if I like this. I'll obviously bring you guys along, but I actually want to investigate and see if we can do this. Yeah, we'll go 2 weeks for defenseman in Russia and just move our way backwards. Oh, that can make us instantly way better. I mean, he's 28, so he'll be 29 at the start of next season. So we'll be in his early to mid 30s once we're done the franchise mode. No, we don't really need him. Well, I mean, if we're looking to get better, we'd pretty much just be getting rid of Beaulieu, who will probably throw in the trade if we're going to acquire him. Throw Beaulieu in the trade. I mean, that doesn't really solve anything necessarily, because we have some solid defensemen coming up, right? We have this Henrik Johansson guy. We have Matthew Robertson, Isaac Winquist, Zbruev, Boss, Saprikin. So while you go into scratched here, Fester now. Yeah, we have a bunch of prospect defensemen. Well, quite a few that are knocking on the door, pretty much. I mean, well, what's our NHL? Yeah, no. If we were gonna upgrade anything, it'd be the right side. I did actually go in earlier and moved him onto the top power play unit and stuff like that because he's just not happy with his individual performance. It has nothing to do with his ice time, but I'm hoping that maybe we can kind of spark something in him. Yeah. So that's why he's the way he is. Yeah, if we were going to change anything, it'd be wingers. We'd be wanting to acquire a better winger. Man. I don't know. Because, I mean, Levy and Merkley are really young. They're both... He's locked up for 5 more years. He's locked up for another 2 years, and then we got to sign him. Yeah, I just don't know if cap-wise it'd work very well. Because that's something we're going to have to look forward to. So far, we've been lucky, and we've been pretty decent chunk away from the cap. The cap has not been an issue for us. I mean, we have $4.88 million right now. And then you go into signing players, like, say, for instance, Kemper. Like, what are we going to have for next year? Yeah, we're only going to have $4 million in extension dollars for next year. So, yeah, I don't know if we'll really have the space for him unless we moved Beaulieu, which even then, we'll have to sign Merkley the next year. And Merkley's a little bit better, so, nah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it. It just doesn't make sense for us. All right. I just did want to kind of show you guys my my thought process behind it, as well as just to see myself, because I'm kind of interested. I'm willing to make the team better, but I'm not going to add Hampus Lindholm. Someone of Hampus Lindholm's like caliber. I'd rather add like a 34-year-old type Hampus Lindholm overall than add Hampus Lindholm at 28, who's going to have crazy high trade value and is just going to be not overvalued, but I mean, he's a UFA at the end of this year, right? So he's going to want a healthy raise. I mean, he's at about $5 million now, so he's going to want upwards of $6 to $7 million, maybe even more. And then we have Merkley, who's going to want the same, and we just don't have the cap space for it. So it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, we're definitely winning a ton of games, though, so I think that our team's pretty well. I think we're poised to at least make it to the second round again, maybe even conference finals. Hopefully the Stanley Cup is in our future, but you never know. Now we'll just keep current ticket prices. They'll flood us with season ticket subscriptions or whatever once we win the cup. So I'm not too worried. All right, yeah, another amateur scout. We'll go to Liga. Go 2 weeks defenseman. All right, and I think in the off season, we might shake things up a little bit if we don't win the cup. Obviously, if we do, we might have to, but we're not gonna change things up too much. All right, so I'm just gonna sim ahead to the end of the season, and I'll keep around. This will be a really short video. Actually, yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a really short video. Anyways, so I might. I'm probably gonna record the first playoff round right after, so expect to see that up soon. Yeah, we're shutting teams out. We're playing pretty good. I mean, we're at almost 50. Yeah, we're gonna clear 50 wins more than likely. Yeah, we just hit 50. So, this is a really good season for us. That Drouin trade put us over the top, and I mean, Yandel helps too. Substitute whenever you can substitute. Just a minor move like that can really change the makeup of your team. So, or at least really change your team in general. Another win. Oh, man. We couldn't get 55 wins. I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it. But yeah, we were so close to 55. But anyways, we're going to look at our team's stats. As you can see right there, obviously Brock Besser led our team with over a point per game. I think that's a career high for him. I'm almost certain that's a career high for him. So we're going to go by centers first. Jonathan Drouin, seen as a center. He's playing left wing, though. We might change that. But yeah, for him, I mean, put 76 points up. That is a career high for him. In only 79 games, too. You also have Elias Pettersson, who put up 65 points as our top line center. He's only going to get better. He might get up to 90, 91, 92 maybe. Yeah, he's locked up for 7 more years, too. We got him in a nice contract. Bo Horvat, 59. Is that a career high for him? No, it's not. Last year was a career high at 64. But that's a career second best year. Elias Anderson, 27 is not that bad. He doesn't get very much power play time at all. He doesn't get any power play time, actually. And, I mean, he just put up career numbers, so that's good. Casey Zizekas, pretty good as well. We'll go by left wings now. Evander Kane, 58 points. What a beauty. He actually just recently got signed to a 7-year, $7 million contract, like Elias Pettersson in this game. We have him locked up at 3 more years for 5.5. He cracked 30 goals, though, so that's all you ask for him, or ask for out of him. Jonathan Dahlen, 33 points in 82 games. Not too bad from a third-line left winger who's not getting, like, any time. Brendan Gaunce, 17 points. Similar sort of boat, except he's a fourth liner. Right wingers, Brock Besser, 35 goals, 48 assists. That is not a career high in goals, but it's career second best in goals, and it's not even a career high in points. He had 1 more point last year, but I mean, his plus minus is a lot better. He took more penalties too. Wow, he had more 5-on-5 points, which is good. He had good power play goals though, so. He's good overall. Braden Shen bumped up to an 84. That's actually good, yeah. 45 points. That's not a career high, I don't think, right? No, not at all. Nikita Sherbak, 34 points in 82 games. He's dropping. Jeez. I mean, you got 30. Is that a career high for him? He's put up 34 points each of the last 3 years, so technically, it's career average. Nick Batan, 6 points in 28 games. Yeah, he came up to replace Jake Virtanen. Got 6 points, not too bad. On the back end, Ryan Merkley, 63 points as a defenseman. Then Olio Levy with 33. Keith Yandel with 27. Beaulieu with 20. Dobson with 19. Tanev with 8. Decent. And in net, Thatcher Demko. And nice, Darcy Kemper did pretty well. But Thatcher Demko, .927 save percentage, which is career best. We have a few players who are putting up career best numbers. His goals against average is pretty good. Oh yeah, 6 shutouts, pretty good. Yeah, overall our season went pretty well. Oh, actually, I meant to look at our AHL team quickly here. Will Bitton, 75 points. I think that's rough. Did he get that good yet last year? Yeah, 73 points. So yeah, it's career high, but still roughly about the same. We have a good team. We have a good minor league team too, and that's what you like to see, right? You know, you wanna. I mean, we're at the tail end of our rebuild. I'd say the rebuild kind of just ended, and I mean our AHL team is still going strong, so that's good, and we still have a decent number of prospects. You know, if you just look at the players' potential, a lot of players still have solid potential ratings, so that's what you like to see, you know. Let's look at, and they got 50 wins too. Let's look to see how, where did we go in the standings? We were top in the standings, 109 points. We didn't lead the league though. Florida had 113, and New Jersey had 111. So we were third in the league in points. That's amazing. That's just amazing. The regular season is completed. The AHL regular season is completed as well. Failed to win the President's Trophy. Okay, we were off by like 4 points. I want 41 sellouts this year. Oh, we didn't sell out? Dude, we were like a 55-win team. I want us to boost team chemistry from 5 to 72. Huh. Team chemistry didn't go... Oh, it's at 69. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. St. Louis Blues are our first round matchup. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we face the St. Louis Blues. Remember to click like and subscribe. And as always, have an awesome day.